Hello everybody, today we are going to talk about configuration variables for sprites, and well, you might want sometimes do something with your sprite. We are right now on the Compass website, and as you can see there is something what is called sprite layouts. For example, you can sort things. I haven't found a useful thing for sorting, so we'll pass this thing, but you can just sort things by, for example, name. You can just do something like bam, type the name of the folder, sort by name, and because of it, the image here will be sorted differently. I'm sorry, I haven't found a useful thing for it, but there are things that might be useful. For example, layout. By default, you have got the vertical layout. You can change it to the horizontal one. You can have the diagonal one that I do not recommend at all. And you can have the smart one. I think the smart one is not called by mistake a smart one, and I think it's the most time useful for you to change this layout to smart. Why? Well, right now you will not see a difference, but if you had, for example, some pictures that are different sizes, it will correctly make your PNG file as small as possible. As you can see, most efficient use of browser memory. Okay, so it's a good idea to use the smart version. Okay, so this is the layout, and there is also some customization. As you can see here, you can set, for example, spacing. You can set in the smart layout, because smart layout is smart and he doesn't need it. Well, the truth is that you need spacing only when you create a website that needed spacing. that needed some kind of weird spacing from the image. I think that it's wrongly created website, and it will be better to just repair it, fix it, but well, maybe some people doesn't want to do it. And then you can do something like spacing. Okay, so by default we can do something like social spacing, and for example 20 pixels, and then as you can see you have got spacing now between all these images. When we go here, you can see that you can do options per sprite, so it means that you can go exactly to, for example, on the Twitter spacing, and then you will have only spacing between the Twitter. Okay, and then you can like take all this space when you want to for example create well, use one of the image here. Okay, but I think it's bad idea. You should fix your website to work a bit different way. Okay, you can change the position, spacing, repeat. That's I think bad thing in your website. Something if you have to use it. But well, here is something that is useful. As you can see, these dimensions that I said about in the last lesson, and I think the most useful thing here is also this thing, the default sprite separator, because this separator is looking like that, but you might have most of your website already written, and you're using, for example, like something like that, and you would like to have everything the same way, then you will just type something like that. As you can see now, the separator is different. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And you can, for example, disable magic sprite selectors that we'll talk about later. And I think this is all of the useful things that you can configure here. You should remember that the thing that you should use the most time is this thing, the smart, in order to increase your performance. Okay, that's all in that lesson. Thank you very much.